There's a secret that separates the top 1% of channels here on YouTube from, well, most of the channels that struggle. And in this video case study, I'm gonna break down the traffic source, how I've improved my channel, and how you can too. It's coming up.
Brian G. Johnson.
Hey, it's me, Brian G. Welcome back to the channel. And if it's your first time here, it's a pleasure. And if you want to not only upload, but amplify your videos, consider subscribing, hit the bell notification, and you won't miss anything. This is a major big deal because this is exactly, as mentioned, how YouTube pushes out your videos to people that haven't discovered your channel yet. And of course, that's the core of growth. We really have to identify how does it work. In other words, how does the algorithm identify and select which videos get pushed out into browse? Because if we don't know, then we can't have a goal, and well, that's not going to work. The process begins with viewer history, and this is where your channel comes in. When you're publishing videos based on the history of a viewer, something they've said, hey, I like that, and you've demonstrated performance. Your videos are hitting a certain amount of metrics. That's what we're going to talk about as we move forward. Then YouTube is going to promote your videos to that viewer, whether they're subscribed or not. And here's how you can improve and hit those metrics. Step number 1, leverage topical subjects. Defined, topical means of immediate relevance, importance, and interest. In other words, if you create a video on a topical subject, it's based on a subject that your core audience is extremely interested in. If you're a gamer, cover upcoming games because we're all really interested in the new stuff. It's the same reason why you see tech bloggers covering the new tech gadgets. New things are a big deal. Create a video based on a topical subject and you're gonna have a far easier time driving a lot of views in the first 24 hours, and that's the view velocity we've spoke about. Now, here's what's important. View velocity really just is an indication to the algorithm that a lot of people are very interested in this subject. It's not enough to get the promotion, but it's part of the recipe. Step number 2, create an enticing and intriguing thumbnail. For example, 2 of my most recent videos have had really intriguing and enticing thumbnails that drive clicks. One of them was my upload daily or else. I mean, imagine that, like holy smokes, if I don't upload daily and click, real quick, clickbait. To me, clickbait is when someone clicks on a video and they don't feel like they got the information they wanted or they were promised. They were baited into clicking. My feeling is that anything that I can do to drive a click and still honor the viewer and give them the information that they came for is totally awesome and fine. And it's helped me to succeed. Step number 3, create a searchable title, because the way we're gonna drive views is basically to show up in suggested videos. We also wanna show up in search. And furthermore, the algorithm, when it looks at that viewer history, it's gonna go off the keywords in the title of the videos. If you've got some really weird random title that's not relevant to other videos, well, then you're going to be pushed out to less viewers. It's all about being relevant, which means being closely connected. So you want your videos to be closely connected to many other videos because that's going to help you to drive more views. Step number 4. This is the downfall of a lot of YouTubers. You've got 10 seconds to hook the viewer. You've got 10 seconds to let them know that what you promised. Think about it. When you create a video, and you create a video title and a thumbnail, those are ultimately promises to what the viewer's going to get. And they don't have a lot of time and they won't spend it. It's kind of like they're goldfish, the attention span of which is about 10 seconds. As you're editing your video, ask yourself, what is it that the viewer wants, and tease that in the beginning. If you're a gamer, show the thing your video is about, like a new gun in Battlefield. Show the end result first. This is why in diet commercials you see before and then after, and my life is so much better because we want to see the payoff, the results. So in the first few seconds, come out swinging and honor the viewer and their needs and wants. Step number 5, Now it's your turn. Right after your 10-second intro, then create a simple call to action that tells people to subscribe. Very important. Lots of people, again, lots of creators I see mixing this up. Don't say, hey, subscribe to my channel to get great diet tips and how you can lose weight. You see, you're asking people to subscribe and then you're giving them the benefit. You always lead with what the viewer wants. They don't care about subscribing, they want to lose weight. So instead it would be, hey, if you want to lose weight, well, think about subscribing. Here on this channel, I share how I did it and how you can too. So hit the subscribe button. First comes the benefit, then the call to action to subscribe. And step number 6, mission critical. This is what separates the winners from the losers. It's audience retention. Audience retention allows you to measure how long people are watching your videos, the very thing that YouTube has told us they reward. We reward engaging videos that keep viewers watching. So after you've published your video, then go into audience retention and study and think and ask yourself, why was there a big drop off here? I've done this for about 15 months now, and my retention continues to get better. I continue to hone my videos for the viewers, giving them not only what they want, but how they want it. Audience retention, you dig? For me, step number 7 has been the biggest payoff. Check this out. Model success. You've noticed changes on my channel if you're subscribed. You notice I changed my background. Where's Cowhand? Where's the humor? Why did you let go of the high five? Why? Because I've been modeling success and I'm looking for the commonalities. What are these channels doing that I'm not doing? And furthermore, what am I doing that they're not? And my humor was way over the top. And I also felt like that this backdrop would speak more to my audience. I thought that the audience that I want to attract would dig that, so I did that. And the results have been tremendous. For example, my No Views for You video had the highest audience retention of any of my videos ever. That video also was pushed out to hundreds of individuals through YouTube Browse that weren't subscribed. And on that same day, I had a spike in subscriber growth. So, published video, high view velocity, audience retention was extremely high, and confirmation, non-subscribers subscribed. That's the success formula. That's why I've been making changes. And you can do this too. It really begins with being honest and objective with what you're doing and just asking yourself, what is it that those viewers in my potential audience, what kind of topics do they want? And furthermore, how do they want the videos created, or how do they want the content covered? And my over-the-top humor was too much. Step number 8, Tube Ritual. Tube Ritual, available on June 19th, save 20% until June 22nd. You dig? If you want to drive more views and gain subscribers, click the yellow icon below. You'll subscribe and I'll continue to share the very strategies that have allowed me to grow a channel quickly, and you'll feed a poodle. I got 2. And they're hungry. I'll see you next time. Poof!